Alright guys, welcome to Monaco and to the 2020 Monaco Yacht Show. As you are probably aware already, the Monaco Yacht Show was actually cancelled, or as the organisers said, it's postponed until 2021. Right about now, all of this will be set up for the show, and although it's still very busy with yachts, nothing has been set up because it was cancelled months ago. But what we're going to do is we're going to go around the marina and we're going to look at my favourite parts of past Monaco Yacht Shows, some of the footage you've never seen, some of the footage you may have seen if you've watched all the old videos, but I'm aware that a lot of the subscribers I have now, I didn't have when I first came to the Monaco Yacht Show a few years ago, 2016, 2017. So I'm gonna use some footage, I'm gonna do hopefully some clever editing, and we're gonna try and enjoy our own Monaco Yacht Show. So without further ado, let's get on and do that. So it looks like Jerry Seinfeld's in town. This is his boat Mocha. Well, let's say his boat's in town. Whether he's here or not is another question. Hope he's not trying to sell it already. There's San Lorenzo badges all over it, which is obviously the shipbuilder. It's here as it's marketed here as a 46-metre expedition, which I assume is it's not selling it. It's just they're just using it as a advertising product. So you've got the crane on show. That would be stowed when at sea, but it's out just to show that it has it. It's an unusual colour scheme as well. So in 2017, the Oceanco boat, the 110-metre Oceanco boat, Jubilee, was delivered to its owner. Unfortunately, the intended owner passed away before it was completed, so it was put up for sale. And in 2017, it was here at the Monaco Yacht Show. It was docked right behind where I'm standing now. And the person who eventually bought it, apparently, rumour has it that they came to look at it here, and it's none other than Nancy Walton Lowry, who is one of the people who owns the Walmart chain in the US. So let's take a look at that boat right now. So the gross tonnage here, they tend to measure yachts by length, but it can be misleading. It's 110 meters, this boat, and it weighs 4,500 tons. Now, if you think about Octopus by Paul Allen's Octopus, that is 126 meters, I think, 125, 126 meters, but that's nearly 10,000 gross tons. Now, the gross tonnage is not how much it weighs. If you put it on a giant weighing scale, it's not how much it weighs, it's how much space there is inside. So if you see the gangway here, see it's got the wheels on it. So because the boat's moving, you can see the boat's moving because of the water, and then it's moving back and forwards. So the gangway is too heavy really to just have it hanging, so they put wheels on it so it doesn't get damaged. So this is the cruise ship terminal. This is where the bigger boats come. These boats wouldn't be able to dock stern to. So, but when the cruise ships come in, one cruise ship normally fill up this whole thing. So that gives you an idea of the size. And you can see there, the rear door open, and they've got all the gear inside there. Most likely, some of that will, some of it's still stowed, but tomorrow it will all be, most likely will be out on that door there, and they'll have some rails up and stuff like that, and make it all dressed. There's a very nice shot inside the Jubilee. In the stern section, that, like I said, that would normally be a tender garage, but obviously they've got that fully decked out. Looks like I can see water in there as well. Looks like they have a glass window into the pool. Alright guys, I don't think this needs any introduction, this boat. This is a Monaco Yacht Scat, and I've featured it a few times on my channel. I did a video quite recently actually, I'll post the link, where I talked about it, and I talked about the owner Charles Simonyi. Should I say that 3 times? Yeah, so let's take a look at it. So this is for sale right now, 59 million. I think 58 would get it if you have the cash. So anyway, let's take a look. This is why it's in my 2020 Monaco Yacht Show. All right, so it's Monaco Yacht Scat, as we said, 71 meters or 233 feet. It was built by Larsen in Germany. It was delivered in 2001. The build started in 1999, so it's quite an old boat. The project number for this boat, as you might be aware, was 9906, and now he has that painted on the side like a military vessel. So that number was actually the project number. Sorry, it was actually the build number of the vessel, and he's got it right there on the side. As I said, the Charles Simonyi is the owner, and he's a former software engineer from Microsoft. All right, so the displacement is 1,600 tons. Like I said, 71 meters, draft of 3.7 meters. Top speed of 15 knots, which is not brilliant actually. Which is 28 kilometers an hour or 17 miles per hour. 13 knots cruising speed. It's a capacity of 10 guests, and it has a crew of 16. I have never seen that before. They've got all the specs of the boat on the barrier that stops people from walking onto the boat. Never seen that before. Oh well, learn something new every day. Next time someone says, yeah, wow, you work on SuperYachts, how cool is that? Traveling around the world, seeing all those places. Oh, look what this guy's doing. Hands and knees, scrubbing away at the chrome. So yeah, it's not all glamorous. For those of you who like your boats with V8s, there's 4 of them. I would imagine that's 400 horsepower each. So I was filming around the back of the boats, and this boat here, 7 Sins, somebody came over and said, no photos, no photos. I said, well, I am pressed. They said, yeah, but I don't want any photos. I thought, how impossible is it to bring a yacht to a boat show like this and then tell everybody walking by they're not allowed to take photos? Absolutely ridiculous. See the no photos policies going well. There's like 5 people taking photographs. Okay, so during the Monaco Yacht Show, right here, right where we're standing right now, you can see there's like a football court here or a tennis court, whatever. They take all of that away. All of this stuff is gone, the boats, the cars, everything, and they build a pavilion here. These are not normally here, these buildings. These are erected for the show. And it's basically the headquarters of the show, as far as I'm concerned. This is where you come to get your passes. It's where if you're paying, you can come in this way. If you have press credentials like I have, this is where you come to collect it. And then there's a press area in here. So it looks like we're in the lobby of a hotel. But it's a makeshift. It's a temporary building. There's a couple of art galleries, a Riva store, and there's a place you can get a sandwich, sit down, stuff like that. There's paintings on the wall. It's really incredible how they do it. And what building in Monaco wouldn't be complete without 2 grand pianos? We've got all these nice paintings. This is all for sale, of course, so it's not just here for the fun of it. There's actually a little art gallery in here. Okay. And then we've got, this is like a reception desk. And then we've got a press area in here. So with a bit of luck, I'm going to get to go on this boat here, Monaco Yacht Flying Dagger. So yeah, should be interesting. So I'm just trying to get on board right now, so we'll see what happens. Okay, here we go. So under the inside of this box is all the controls for the bridge wing for the bridge, and when they dock in the ship or the boat, they'll come out here, they'll dock from here. So this is always near the bridge, and if we come back here, you can see the bridge is covered. This is just to stop the heat from building up in the bridge, because it kind of captures the heat. It's like a greenhouse. And then here's the door so they can get out. So I can just open this out and straight out onto the bridge wing. And this way, when the captain's up here and he's docking and he's going alongside the starboard side, so he's got a great bird's eye view of the boat. So there's the bow, and then he's looking down here, and he can lean out, and you can actually see that it's actually like a little, the bars come out like this to give him more space, so he can actually lean out. And while he's docking the ship, the supermodel girlfriend of the yacht owner will be lying here with her friends, chilling out. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. That's a pretty big bed. You can get yourself and two supermodels in there, no problem. There's a shower. Nice. It goes straight through there. This, like I was saying, the quality of everything, the marble, the taps, everything is absolutely top quality. Another toilet here, so you got his and hers toilets. Every discerning billionaire needs that. Rainforest shower head as well, which I love. These are amazing. Let's go upstairs. So this is most likely where the owner would come to have his breakfast in the morning, out in the fresh air. And you've got this table here, and then inside of here there's another room. You see the door opens. Oh, look at that! I didn't even press it and it opened. So this is some sort of upper lounge. Maybe it's an office. Maybe it's somewhere where you might chill out and watch TV. That, believe it or not, is a television. What company? What's this? The company? Furuno. Okay. Wow, look at that. And that's your CCTV right there. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So we got navigation lights up here.
Navigation lights.
Right. Emergency batteries.
For emergency battery, back for all equipment for navigation here.
And this is?
That is automation control.
Automation control.
For example, door open, closed, and
so that's 5 doors, watertight doors.
Not a door, we haven't here. And fuel tank.
Wow. So everything's right here on the bridge.
Battery.
Okay, so up here we have very top deck. As you can see, it's very busy up here. Just wanted to look at the technology here. So you got 3 domes here. I would say that the middle one at the top is for VSAT because it's at the top of the mast, and generally that's what it should be. And then you've got 2 other domes here, which are most likely for TV. 2 TVROs, one on either side because the mast gets in the way. So they have a switch over system. So if the boat's at anchor, say for instance, and it swings around, and it just switches over from one antenna to the other. And you've got the Furuno radar. You've got an S-band. The longer one is the S-band, and then the smaller one is the X-band. So the top one is X-band, 9 gigahertz, and the bottom one is the S-band, 2.4 gigahertz. And then you got a lot of little stuff up there. If you look just above the white Furuno, I don't know whether you can see that. Let's see if I can zoom in. There's a flare camera, which is a night vision camera. And then up the top there, you've got lots of little VHF antennas. And then you've got Inmarsat-C antennas, GPS antennas, lots of other stuff up there. So right now we've got some sort of outdoor restaurant thing here, but a few years ago we were looking at MY Secret docked right here. Alright, this is Monaco Yacht Secret. This is an 82 metre or 271 feet. Aberking and Rasmussen. This is owned by a woman, unusually. Nancy Walton Laurie. That is not Hugh Laurie's wife. This is MY Amadea, 106 metre Lursen, delivered in 2017. She's been for sale pretty much since then. She can carry 22 guests, which means she's governed by the Passenger Yacht Code, meaning more strenuous rules during the build and whilst in use. Generally means a safer yacht. She has a maximum speed of 20 knots and a range of 8,000 nautical miles at 13 knots, which is super impressive for a vessel of this size. Amadea has an owner's apartment on its own deck, which consists of a gym, private office, beauty room, and a 180-degree stateroom with a fire pit, his and hers dressing rooms and bathrooms, and a private jacuzzi on the foredeck. Amadea has a 12 D-value helipad on the bow section, and a 10-metre infinity pool, and a raft of water toys. And she's currently for sale for approximately $340 million. Okay guys, that's the end of day 1 of eSysman's Monaco Yacht Show of 2020. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video of the Monaco Yacht Show. And let me know in the comments what you thought and what your favourite boat was. Bye for now.